Yeah, most definitely. This is the opportunity for F4Q to take it across the line. Starting it out on the defensive side, and look at the amount of utility currently inside of Hookah. In fact, Mixwell goes down to his teammate's nade, a shock dart to Athena, lighting him up. He is so low, and the blast pack takes him down. It's all about the Raze utility on this G2 attack, and they've managed to get the man advantage, but they're not happy with just one. They pursue 5K, and they'll get a clean plant out of this.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't get one with the boombot as well. Then he would have had the full trifecta of kills, every single one.
The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. Let's bring that back. Something we definitely need to be heard. But only 2 players remaining, trying to make their way back through the defender's spawn, and chances are there's not going to be much here for the side of F4Q.
Yeah, pretty tough round to get anything done in. They're going to be running out of a choke point. There's players ready to dive on them as they come out. The smokes do give them an opportunity. Zumba towards the back side. Oh, Kellogg's is taken down. This is a good start, but time is going to start to be a big issue. There's so many angles that they have to clear out. They're going to try to use their smoke to allow them onto the site. Nice kill by Esperanza, tapping the spike. They now have to challenge for this, not knowing if it's being defused. Zumba waiting for them to get close, but Avova hits the shot. A valiant attempt at a 2v4 retake, but G2 closed it out.
But it's being dodged, baited out, and this close position of Zumba could actually do quite a lot, but they're actually going to force him back a little bit.
Oh, the judge is just running right in, and a double kill for Zumba. Kellogg's luckily pulling it back. The timing perfect on that flash around the corner, and G2 won't lose hope just yet. The plant can go down on the site, and especially now with Kellogg's taking a third. Advanced positions coming out of Avova. And this is now a really tough retake for F4Q because Bunny still has, he had that judge to work with, upgraded to a Bulldog. Good kill for Avena, but he has no idea that Avova's up close. How is that turret not tagging him? This could be huge for Avova. The lockdown now destroyed. 10 seconds left. They need to plant the spike, and as Avova goes down, that becomes so difficult. F4Q just need to get on to Mixwell before he plants this in. The blast pack play out of Bunny with 50 health. He is so close to being taken down, and through the smoke, Athena will find another 3K, saving F4Q yet again.
I'm worried to see that showstopper come through in a matter of seconds. I would assume that's where they're going to be. And Kellogg's also got 3 kills in the last round, so he's almost got his Seekers. Again, Nuki though, well, I guess he doesn't need to go and get the orb. He's already managed to find himself the opener. The nade will push Bunny out the back of the site. He does well to at least stay alive a little bit longer. And he actually gets a kill with the blast pack, just throwing it through. However, again, the trades have come back. And more importantly, the Viper's Pit is in play.
Yeah, this is tough for Esperanza. Not an ideal fight. Mixwell about to drop shot Zumba to close out the round. G2 storm the B site. Not quite in the same boat. He'll get a little bit of heals because they're going to have to rotate over to the A site. That's where G2 are pushing in right now. Nukia seizing all the control yet again. And we've seen Zumba try to hold this position with a judge. This time he rotates over to play Hookah, and that's when Nukia comes and would have fallen right into his trap. Instead, he's picking up a 3rd kill and dominating the A site. I mean, F4Q, again, facing into a judge retake, and the judge only has 11 HP.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, it's just going to be too easy. It's a round and a half from Nukia. Try and clear out some of these angles. He's still got that Odin.
Yeah, oh, you're dead. You are so dead. Still standing there up against Coldamenta's Odin. Are you crazy? He's going to be able to take a 2nd kill in this round, get the plant in, and strides towards that Hunter's Fury. It's already a 7-2 scoreline. F4Q really need this round, and they've done damage. Nukia and Cordamenta both going to be hit down by down to 70 HP. If F4Q can find a pick, they can commit to this.
He got shot through the wall. He's on 10 HP. He was very nearly dead just from that tag. The peek out from Mixor, though, is going to drop another. Now, the afterplant still comes down to a possible scenario. 2 players relatively low, or I guess 1 incredibly low. And the peak looking to come back through. The shock dart just inches away. The peak, a single bullet through the wall would do it. And Avena, he's trying his best here as they do manage to drop 1 more. The problem is now, though, they just don't have the time. And Nukia, he's just going to throw in the ultimate just to make sure that no one can get anywhere near that spike.
I mean, this is the last round. They have to go for it, but they can't even go through spawn right now. With shock darts and snake bites holding them down in the Viper's Pit, they're pulling in through heaven with 3 players, excuse me. And Athena going to try to clear out that Viper's pit, but he's dealt with right away. Mixwell for 3, and the classic out to try and get the 4th of Ova. And they're now going to deploy a very valuable pistol piece of utility that gets shut down by a shock dart. 400 credits for that drone, and it gets them nothing. And then Bunny goes down. They're naded out, so they can't even get that push in. And now they're going to run into a heavy stack as the rest of G2 start to rotate. This is so well controlled out of the G2 side, and they get a clean win here in the pistol.
Bunny is going to kick things off. Kellogg's, this time his aggression, well, it's not really there. He dies on the B site, a little bit more passive than normal, and ooh, it's close. Zumba only on 12 HP, and he's going to continue the push, but he is caught by Esperanza. The default of F4Q working at least for the moment, but they're being caught by more and more players. They're still just battling into mid. Unfortunately now, there's only one man left of Over, and he's not in the best of spots.
Well, Mixwell's coming in to help him, though, in through the spawn with the Spectre in hand. It's not really a great crossfire, though. They're going to have to play their own lives. Snakebite coming through, but they don't mind. They'll tank it up. Mixwell, good for 1. There's a weapon to be retrieved. The second kill of Volva's come out of Bath, and Esperanza has to clutch a 1v2. This should have been F4Q so easily, and in the end, they get slapped in a 2v4. That is unbelievable, and a crushing defeat to put G2 on 12. False hope here. Well, yeah, let me just not sell false hope. F4Q are screwed. Seekers come in, double TP push. Mixwell trading out his teammate. And F4Q, man disadvantage, weaponry disadvantage by quite a bit. No ultis online, and Mixwell even has Viper's Pit that's going to be deployed towards Bath. They're losing every single lane duel. That's going to be one of the better weapons gone for F4Q. Picked back up by Bunny, though. He's managed to find himself a Vandal. Let's see if he can do something with it. This has to be a godlike round from him, or we're looking at map 2. We're looking at map 2, Tom.
Yeah, and then, well, map 2 didn't exactly go well last time when it came for F4Q. They didn't do particularly well on Ascent. 5K, he's had a really rough game. Like, it's been night and day from the last time they played Bind. He was the best player in the server. Now he goes to being completely silent. To keep them in the map, he needs to win a 1v3, 46 HP. And I am not a believer in this whatsoever. He does, however, the second kill.
You might be eating your words, Tom. I mean, Nuke is pretty low HP.
Come on, how much can I curse G2? There is absolutely no way that 5K win this round. Not a chance in hell. In fact, I would be completely gobsmacked if he wins it. And I was correct. Yeah, sorry, lads.
You did try your best. Well, that's going to be a nice little celebration coming out of G2. Most definitely happy with that result. 13-3. Yeah, I don't know if there's a good way to spin a sub 100 ACS Reyna. To be honest, maybe someone out there is a more positive person than we are, Tom. But as we look towards this push, G2 are actually getting shut down to start with. Mixwell falling. Flash is going to be far removed from the rest of the round, but so are a lot of the F4Q players with the man advantage sitting in their favor. Nukia is just sitting all the way back inside of B main, letting them walk through to try to take the fight. And interestingly, he walked up, he walled off spawn, and then he runs right back to cover this flank and play what is a very nice reaction play off Coldamenta's contact.
For now, at least, they're having to take at least a little bit of the time to just try and break through the wall. They have managed to smoke off Nuki, but the fact is, he's still just going to be waiting on the edge. You can hear the footsteps, and a lot of time has gone. Coldman is going to fall, and now his teammates are actually getting pincered. He needs to come in on a flank, almost baiting his team a little bit here. Nuki, maybe he can win the round. I don't think they'll mind. He's going to stop them defusing the spike, and I think the time's too far gone. It's going to be incredibly close with the defuse, but they haven't got it. It's not happening this time. Nuki might let his teammates die, but he will still come in with the Red Bull clutch. Yeah, don't have any of those ultimates online. They are, however, just going to burst straight into the site, and he's leading the charge. He's already in on site B, and I don't even know if they realized it, but Esperanza, it's a whip. He does manage to get away with the kill. He picked the wrong angle. I think they thought he was in the corner. That's a huge mistake from G2. Coldamenta at least puts one in the dirt, but with the flank coming through fast, the spike at least on the site, but the second they attempt to plant, they know they're going to go down, so Kellogg's just attempting to do as much damage as possible, and Coldamenta, hey, he's made it costly. Can he do anything more? No.
Still, 3 kills, fantastic for G2. Let's see what they can find. Athena has been absolutely huge for this team, but Cole Dementa shuts him down. Kellogg's caught on the dash over, but traded out immediately. And this is, again, textbook Valorant coming out of G2. F4Q having all the weapons they could possibly want and
have a lot of agents that are able to find them information before they go pushing through. They also have Kellogg's, who will just go walking through, and it's actually a bit of an awkward battle. He's going to get, or he's going to lose that opening duel.
Out of the charges.
Yeah, this was the little bit of a lurk play. The problem is Nukia can get the res in if they gain control over the site. Zumba in with a double, but with Kellogg's brought back online, they're not that far behind on the G2 side. The problem is they have to split in through middle. They've got to meet up as a three-man and then deal with these side players. But F4Q are bunkered down and taking the fights beautifully. Esperanza pretty much guaranteeing them this round, and there it is, a second for F4Q. But it's in the setup, and it's in the fact that there was such a small crack there to be exploited, and this is the problem. Now that 5K is down, you've just got a completely isolated Zumba, but G2 aren't even looking to go towards the B site. Athena finds that out by taking down Kellogg's on short.
Yeah, good couple of kills. They managed to catch Nukia on the top of the wall as well. Cole Dementa, I think he's been spotted around this area, being caught out by some of the utility that was left there by Athena. And now, as they try and push into the site with the ultimates currently available for F4Q, this is going to be a really tough take, and they actually don't expect Esperanza to be here. Mixer with a flash in hand. It has fallen flat for G2. This looking like a good round for F4Q.
Kellogg's is the one that's leading the charge. Away the fact that he hasn't got much to deal with, but what Zumba might not know is he has a teammate with him. The hairdo kind of gave him away there, unfortunately. Saw a little something poking up above. Kellogg's goes in for another, and Buddy's taken down. Hunter's Fury trying to find Esperanza, and now they know exactly where he is. Mixwell gets blindsided by 5K and still wins the duel. And look at where he's using it as well.
Wait, Bunny has a judge? No way.
Oh, you're nasty. Absolutely nasty.
I also like the fake smoke as well. It's just going to make things so much worse for him as he goes peeking through. Kellogg's another entry, but the trade's coming back thick and fast. This duel is everything, and Kellogg's is on this round. Turns into a 2 versus 2. Has to try and retrieve the spike, which he will. 5K actually taking a bit of a swing here, and well, he can't afford to go down.
And they're both so low here. All that F4Q need to do is group up and take these fights together. 5K on 30 HP. Surely not about to swing into that. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and this becomes so much more winnable, especially because as they get this plant in, Kellogg's has his Blade Storm. Oh, they might not even be needed. The flash confirms exactly where Bunny is. And nade in hand, though, Tom. This could do a lot for Bunny. If he can land the nade in the right place on either player, that is a guaranteed kill in the play.
He had the idea, just literally 0.2 of a second. That's enough.
Oh, the cycling utility we talked about, that wall's about to break. As they push into the A side, that's where all the attention goes towards on F4Q. The wall breaks, and up comes Kellogg's behind. They've won the round already. Oh, 5K! Okay, that's beautiful. But then the flank comes in. It is the safety net, the security that is constantly there. For G2, they're still on the Spectres. They're going to try to close in the distance. Nuke is already on the site. He couldn't even see him, and he's managed to find a double kill. Athena doing his best to try and pull this back, but with a retrieved Phantom, Nukia shuts him down as well. Now the site is there for G2. They've picked up Phantoms, and it's an even retake. In fact, it's in their favor because Zumba's playing with the judge.
Yeah, again, he's got himself a shotgun on a retake. Definitely not the ideal weapon, and I think he's going to have to hope that Esperanza can find him a little bit of space. And they're going to try and sneak their way through. You can see that it's a little bit wary from the side of G2, trying to look behind, see to check if they're being flanked on, and instead, Mixwell is just going to try and get himself a plant on the other side. But Zumba has already made his way through.
Oh, and that wall's going to allow him to get nice and close with the judge. He's coming on through, but Mixwell is too quick, shutting him down and taking the TP to B. He's going to get the plant out of this, and with 47 health left, this isn't an ideal situation, but if he can get the jump on the other side, this could work out.
Yeah, Esperanza actually hesitated. I think he thought he was going to go through the teleporter again. He didn't want to get fooled with a plant on the other side of the map, but just going to play this close angle, trying to use the poison orb to his advantage. It's patient for Esperanza, though. He's got plenty of time to make his move, doesn't want to risk pushing through any of that utility. He's going to get the jump on him, but it's Esperanza with the extra HP.
Unity, because retakes haven't really existed, bar that one that we saw at a 5K, a 10 to 1v4, and the flank came through. Now, on this one, they're going to throw everything they've got on it. There's a cosmic divide to work with, but as soon as they try to get into position, there are 4 players here to crunch in. Mixwell leading the charge on that, and this is looking disgusting. F4Q not really having a chance. Surely Nukia still with a res to play with. He goes down, and now Kellogg's needs to do it all. Maybe a little bit too much bravado out of G2, and an opportunity for F4Q to take it, but once again, the safety net of Kellogg's in the split into the A site. 2 players waiting. There's the pull coming into play. Mixwell able to take it for free. Door coming down. It's going to be destroyed. Oh, no, it's not. They're coming back. Evolva catches them. And look at the deep push that's come out of Nukia, with mid being held by Kellogg's as well. They've got this one crunched down on as F4Q continue forward with a man disadvantage. And Nukia, he did this in the attack pistol, and from the same position, rather, he's able to do it here.
And they'll have a purchase into the next round no matter what.
Oh, they're all coming, and they've no idea that Nukia is this close already. He's going to be able to shut them down for a quick double. Another kill coming in for Kellogg's. The round's already lost, but it's about damage, and there is plenty done. F4Q win the round. 4Q moving towards the backside, but there's 2 players there. Mixwell primed and ready with the flash. Gonna blind up his teammate. Unfortunately, Kellogg's now kind of stuck. They know that he's here. He's gonna go down to the... Oh, well, he tries to pick up the rifle, but 10 seconds left. Plant needs to come in, and it will. No denial of that out of G2. F4Q look like they're about to get around on the board. Evolva rezzed up could make a difference, but the flank that's on its way surely will close this round out, and there it is. And wait for it, Tom. They got 19 health. And there it is.
They've just walled it off. Just like, okay, we're going to waste your time.
Now, it doesn't matter because Bunny is diving in yet again. This man is a judge main. Making it work, but Evolva somehow has come out with a double. The Seekers don't reveal that Bunny's down below, so he won't be able to surprise them. The nade up above, actually dealing a little bit of damage, but it's not slowing them too much. They're pursuing Bunny, knowing now that he's down below with a judge, they'll be much more cautious in taking that fight. Evolva just holds for it. And now what do you do? If you're Esperanza, 1 versus 4 to try and clutch this one out.
But G2 are now going to get themselves to 12. 1 round needed for them to eliminate F4Q from the tournament. Mid, he's got to be careful. Nukia peeking over the top. He has an angle over the top of the smoke as well, and it's almost too easy on the free kill. Jumping across, a little bit risky, and it's done. No chance. Evolva's actually pushing into mid as well. They're looking to try and shut this down, but he's caught. They've got to be careful. Look at Kellogg's.
He is sending it, man. These guys, they know that they've won the game. They're coming in strong and hot on the final round. And what could be, unless F4Q have got a big clutch. 5K and Zumba looking to make it happen. Both on the A side as we speak. Mixwell spotted them out, and now they're ready to take these duels. They'll let them get the plant. The cosmic divide will fade. The door will be broken, and then they'll push in. There is 0 pressure on the shoulders of G2 at this point. And if you're F4Q, you've got to make a move. You have to push into them and try to find an opportunity. 8 HP left for Zumba. This will have to be an amazing play, or he'll leave 5K to do it all. That smoke is about to fade, and when it does, they'll be ready to take the duel. 5K trying to find opportunities elsewhere. Zumba manages to evade them completely, but he's only good for the 1. That will be it. Done. G2 13-6 and 2-0 in the series. They will be going to playoffs.
Yeah, this is EMEA's first representative making it into the playoffs. We will have someone there, Mitch, and it's going to be G2. We were looking at this group saying we want to see how they play versus F4Q, how they're going to do, knowing that Sentinels are likely to be taking that #1 seed. The interesting thing now, though, is they actually do have an opportunity to fight for it, and maybe even steal it away from them.
There is a possibility, that's for sure, but we'll leave that for another day. Now we sit on the sad truth that F4Q are out of the tournament. This Korean team will not be pushing any further forward. They will still have a game left to play, unfortunately, but it is meaningless at this point. They cannot make it through.